Greetings, greetings. Hola, hola. I'm always natural, always real. My calic standing up like it really does, as always. Right here. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about calics. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is good. I hope you're safe. I hope you are hydrated, and I hope you have your nourishment. Oh look, the sun is shining through. Oh, show up all my wrinkles. Oh, hold on one second. I have to situate myself here. I just don't want to have anything that they might consider to be inappropriate. Not on as far as attire on, because I do not get on social media and exploit my physicality. I don't need to do that. I never had to do that. And for women who do that, well, I strongly recommend you cover up your body. Show some respect for your body. We're not ornaments, okay? We're not ornaments. We don't sit on top of a cake. We're not ballerinas in the little jewelry box. All right? I think women that do that, it's just because, well, that's the only way that they know how to get attention. That's the only way that they know how to make their point and express themselves. Do exposure. Hold on 1 second. We're here. Here we go. Oh my god. This is so adorable. He is so sweet. You gonna go pee pee poo poo? So I went from no dogs to 3 dogs. Aw. I gotta clip their nails. They need to get their nails clipped. And they are going. Tell your mother to eat her, you know what, her rear end, stick you up it too. Eat a dog if he was hungry. Yo, you got some real whack jobs out here. I mean, without a doubt, but we all know that, right? Now, don't we? Don't we all? I got something over there that I cannot have out on camera, so I have to put my dogs down. I gotta put my dogs down. Come on, Bootsy. What is the little Bootsy? You just out in the sun. The body's warm. No, I don't want you out in the sun because you know why? It's bad for your eyes. The UV is damaging to your eyes. You know that. You know that. I don't have UV sunglasses for you yet. Okay? I want you to get have any kind of injuries that are unnecessary. Okay. Let me go over here and start this topic of conversation because there's a lot to get into. There's a lot to get into. As everyone knows, not as everyone knows, anyone who watches my channel, I talk about politics, talk about injustice, and well,
what happened here in my little town, this hair is just, I love it. Put a hat on because this is what happens when you have coarse textured hair. If you don't have oil or heat in your hair is, well, it develops its own personality. Hold on one second. Okay, do you have to go wee-wee? You go outside and go wee-wee, because you're not picking up your leg around here. I don't think so. It's not acceptable. Go outside, go wee-wee. No messes around here. Okay? My diaper duty days passed a long time ago. Oh my God. Okay, I'm working on there. I'm working on it. I'm working on presenting myself without my hair looking like, well, without heat. It's unmanageable. Okay, here I go. Here I go, here I go, here I go. So, I talk about politics, and I talk about how the system is geared for white people, for white people, for white people to not have expenses and fees, etc., etc. The preferential treatment is white people. Here in my little town, these people here were harassing me over a shed that was on my property. And with that harassment, well, what had occurred was I continued to explain to these misinformed, misguided employees here in Dutchess County, New York, Wappinger Fall Town Hall, that the shed was already on my property, showed them the listing agreement from 2003, and continued and showed them the ACRA report, which is actually the GIS report of this entire area being flooded. They continued. So what happened was this ended up costing me a total between, here's what they did. This is what slime bags, lowlifes they are. And you slime bags and lowlifes that you are, trust and believe when I tell you, hold on, come on, Sandy, let's go outside, go pee, come on, let's go. Go pee, come on, Sandy, come on, let's go outside, come. Pick up your leg. So, what these individuals did, they continued on and on with this nonsense, right? Which ended up costing me about, let's see, I had a survey report when I purchased this home in 2003, with the exact markers, the numbers, foot per foot. Okay, they didn't accept that. Oh no, you got to get a new one. Oh no, you got to get a new one. Oh, you got to get a new one. What these people have done is illegal. What is now going to happen, this is for the town supervisor, Joe Cavacelli, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the pronunciation of your name. Um, you can make all the press announcements you want. This town is corrupt. This money that was collected from me is going to be returned, as well as money that other people had to end up paying because of mismanagement and fraud. Do you hear me? New York State Controller, wake the F up. These little towns here, they got all kinds of game. They're ripping people off left and right, and they did it to me, and they continue to do it to other people. Now, in addition to this BS, which is handled, damn Skippy, other people that have been subjected to unnecessary financial strain because of their incompetence, people are going to get reimbursed. People are going to get reimbursed. If we don't get reimbursed, we start a class action lawsuit against Dutchess County, Wappinger Falls, and every other little municipality here with your bullshit freaking fees to collect money. Okay? That's how this is going to work out. Because your card has been up. Do you understand me? Your card has been up. You've been messing with people forever and ever and ever. And you've been skating because the people that are in charge, they have blinders on. So it's about time that you open up your eyes and you remove the blinders and you get to the business end of reimbursing people that paid unnecessary fees, or we come at you with a class action lawsuit. And a class action lawsuit is going to be a lot of buckaroos, because there'll be people in this county that they'll go back into the freaking archives. As a matter of fact, general principle, this is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be. Because you're all a bunch of you-know-whats, all right? And I'm an advocate. I speak on behalf of people all over. I speak on behalf of injustice that is repeatedly going on with no foresight, with people, like I said, the people that are in these county positions, they got their eyes closed. They got their eyes closed. Keep them open. Keep them open, and they remain open. You don't mess around with people. You don't mess around with people. This all started because these people here, they didn't like my political view. Well, you know what? That's too effing bad. That's too effing bad. Because y'all are stuck on stupid, and now that you've been stuck on stupid, now there's people that are going to lose their jobs. You know what? F around and find out. Play around with people. Put people to have to pay expenses that are unnecessary because you got some bullshit going on, because you're not paying attention to your budget, and your damn Skippy people are going to come back at you. Going to come back at you. My nephew listen to this shit. They made this kid pay like a $10,000, $5,000 fee. Okay, because there was a tank, listen to this shit, an oil tank. They had it on the maps. What these POSs did, they go around, they go through, and this one has it, let's go hit them with a tag. You're all full of shit. You're all full of it, and everything is coming out, and you're going to start making payments to people. You're going to start reimbursing people. You're going to unright the wrong that you have done to people. Unreal. And here in this town, there's this, they put a sign up about 5 years ago, I believe. I look up the guy's name. The guy was a slave owner. The guy was a slave owner. And they put up some signage like, entering the town of, or the hamlet of Swartwoutville. The guy was a slave owner, okay? But when you BS people and you do stuff to manipulate people, no wonder why you put a placard up, a hamlet named after a slave owner in the year 2023. Come on now, what are we doing here? What the frick are we doing? You people, when I say you people, you racist, ignorant people who don't like minorities, get yourself into a country club, name it the MAGA morons, okay? The MAGA morons, and wipe your butts with MAGA toilet paper while you look for that watch that was never sent, that you paid for, right? Yeah, unreal. Yeah, so this thing with this town, it ended up costing me, let's see, I had to have a new survey. That cost me $900. I had to have an electrician come in because I didn't have a cover. Listen to this shit. I didn't have a cover and all this kind of nonsense where I had to pay an electrician like $600. I had to pay a survey $900. I had to pay a building inspector because there was a friggin' a 1x2 wall here that had sheetrock, and was this like this? This freaking Porker that came in. Yeah, Porker. Try Ozempic. It'll help you out. Maybe you won't be so screwed up mentally. The lady's telling me some shit. Oh yeah, 20 years ago. Turns out that this woman is connected to someone or a few people that, guess what? Guess what? That there was some bullshit going on, some grievance. Yes, sister. Let me tell you all something so you're fully aware. Anything you do online, any keystroke you make, okay, it's all accounted for. All right? Fat-foing. For real, for real, for real. Crazy. Sorry? Okay, let's hit about it. Okay, all right. Put this down here. Yeah. And now, people, what is happening now as far as this, our global economy, and the fact that we are in another war of attrition, another war. I said gasoline's going to be $6 by June. We're heading in that direction rather rapidly. Well, this is what we have come to as a country. We have been this as a country. The Democrats are no better. It's a corporate entity. It's a corporate entity to make money for politicians. It's not a government for the people. So in order for this to come to an end conclusion, we the people have to do our own stuff and tell these asshats to go blank off very, very loudly, very, very clearly, okay? Take the glove, and you could do wonderful things with your glove. How about you take your glove? Why don't you do something with your glove? Why don't you do something with your glove? Okay? Because ain't nothing I said is about gloves, so keep it moving, all right? Are you bored? Do you need attention? Unbelievable. Yeah, so, we have been in a poop show for a really long time, but now, like I said, the flushometer is going really rapidly. The flushometer is going very rapidly. And, well, people are going to have to co-house together because people cannot afford rents because they've allowed rents to increase to, A one bedroom is going to cost you almost $3,000 a month. All right, a one bedroom, one bedroom apartment. Mm-hmm. $2,400 for one bedroom, $2,500. Then you add your utilities because places don't include utilities. Yeah. So shared housing is on the agenda. Shared housing, and for homeowners that have the extra parcel that are willing to accommodate others, that needs to happen. That needs to happen. Dude, dude, are you are you well? He's telling me about his gloves. Take your gloves. Wrap yourself in your glove. Knock yourself out. Oh, on another topic for women. Women, remember this, ladies. We are cats. We always land on our feet. We always land on our feet. So whatever you're going through, and for some reason, women go through stuff more because, well, we tend to be more emotional. And, well, we always land on our feet. We always land on our feet. Never forget that. I haven't looked at gas today, um, but I will be gassing up tomorrow. This is expensive. Keeps going up. Continues to go up, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. My grocery bill, what I would pay like weekly for groceries, would be about maybe like 100 a month. Not even, maybe 85 a month. But I mean, I would stock up and shop for 2 weeks, so everything's gone up. Everything, everything. The promises made were just, it was a coercion factor tactic to get people to believe. All right. I do not believe, I feel this in my heart of heart, that had Kamala won, that we'd be at war. I don't believe that this would be the situation at hand. You would know better either, Kamala, because you stand and you applauded for Apexes, so you know what, you suck too. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Any one of you people who support APAC, you all blank the big one. All right, you all blank the big one, because it's our country. But apparently, because your nuts are so involved and twisted with the corruption of APAC and Israel for your career goals, this is why we are where we are. This is why we are where we are. What is that? Okay. Oh, that's what that is? I'm looking at these little stickers here. I did not know that. You can actually, when you're making your video, you can actually, well, you can make a short of your video as you're making your video. How do you like that? Let me see the green screen. What can I put on here now? That green screen. Here we go. This is one. See this man right here? Now this is Pennsylvania. See, here we go. See, I'm gonna skip from. I'm gonna stay within the East Coast region here because this is my hood. This guy right here is the district attorney in Wayne County, Pennsylvania. This man right here was contacted by this woman right here on behalf of retrieving my property. My property. After my husband died, I went into a severe, I guess, a nervous breakdown, shock, trauma. I mean, I didn't have a breakdown where I wasn't functioning. I was functioning, but PTS trauma breakdown. I don't know the term for that, That wasn't a nervous breakdown because I held my shit together. I had to deal with my son coming here with some bullshit. I was like, yeah, motherfuckers, here we go, let's go. That's another video. But I was under the impression that I had to give stuff to his son, my husband's son. I didn't have to do any of that. There was no will, no will. The day that he died, and they came here, the son, and I guess the mother, wanted my husband's phone because they knew all the shit that was going on was on his phone. But little did they know that I already knew what was on the phone. Okay, so that happened. The kid says, oh no, the girlfriend. Chris wants the phone. She comes out, right? She comes. It's a movie. It's a freaking movie, my life. But you know what? Like a duck's ass, let it roll right off. Got to it. Okay, maintain it. Okay, my head's freaking exploding. Okay, we're going to address this at a later date and time. Rest assured. So what happened was, he had his phone, the son. My husband's son had his phone. So then then I said, give me the phone. We're going to the funeral home to make the arrangements, okay? The girlfriend walks up to me, not even his son, he sends his girlfriend. Chris wants the phone. I go, yeah, and too bad, he ain't getting the phone. He's my husband. That's where it started. You understand? So now, me thinking like, oh, okay, give this stuff to him. I come to find out, the husband tells his family that we were divorced because the husband was a habitual liar. Rest in peace, Mark Perry, but you know what the F was up. You lied day one, kept it rolling. So, okay. And I'm like, you're not getting the phone. Okay, so then after that, I'm like, giving stuff to his son, which I did not have to do. After I regained my composure, because I don't know about any one of you, but unless you have found a loved one unalived, it's gonna do something to you. It's gonna do something to you that you'll never have undone to you. Okay? Again, I'm thinking I have to give stuff to. I don't have to do nothing. Then he says, "Oh, I'm gonna take the tools. Okay, take the tools. Oh, I'll get the tools. Oh, yeah, you want the tools?" Takes everything out of a shed. Left. You know what he left? Like a couple of broken down hammers. Yeah. Wiped out everything. Then he was supposed to make continue payments for the Hillbilly Highway RV, and he decides to stiff me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could try to prevent your views. But the correspondence was sent to you, okay? So when you deal with these people, these agencies on recovery and stuff that was when you were wronged, trust and believe that they are going to do whatever they can to not do jack shit. So now that it's public, and now this is an action against them for my civil rights being violated, because also with his son he just decides to no longer pay for that stupid freaking trash bag RV, files a police report, they issue a warrant. It's all on record. It's all Wayne County, Pennsylvania. Yeah. And then I tried to get it resolved, and this freaking judge, this other Klansman type, Jonathan Dunzinger, didn't want to hear nothing. Mm-hmm. So now you hear me, right? People, when you're dealing with any kind of garbage, with any kind of bureaucracy, trust and believe they are going to do jack shit. They're going to do jack shit. They're going to look to make you pay for fees. They're going to have you waste your time, waste your energy, while the counties make money. That's exactly what they do. Exactly what they do. So now a law, I'll start this movement too. Oh, see, stuff that I write, people, they have taken it and they try to start, like I wrote the Family Loved Ones Care Act, something to that effect. Somebody, um, they started bullshit. I'm the one who put it out there, and I had everything that I have done online for everything, every type of like action, for that should be implemented into law. It's all documented. It's all documented. So if you're trying to claim something that you initiated, that you're the founder of this, that you're the one who brainstormed the concept, think again. So there needs to be a law for widowers protection act, so that after someone loses a spouse, and it could be common law, because the whole thing of marriage is just for taxes. It's all bullshit, because it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. That the widower is not to make any changes, to do anything with the decedent's estate until 1 year. Okay? Because when I finally snapped out of it with all this shit that was going on, it was about a year after. Yeah. When I started to make contact to say, hey, let's, you want to work this out? And I got nothing. So now it's a bigger issue. So keep messing around with people and keep having your shit exposed on thekarenchronicles.com. And the next topic of discussion will be for a later video, which I will not do today. However, I will be working on that tomorrow. And that is going to also include some other candidates who have now made it to thekarenchronicles.com. For all people that have, were not, their rights weren't, their rights were abused and neglected because of favoritism, nepotism, whiteism. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now it's time. It's freaking people. Ugh. Yeah. Everybody, have a good night. Stay safe, stay well. Always do the right thing. And again, when you deal with butt hats, make sure you save all your receipts. Later. Have a great day. Bye.